What's up, guys and girls? How is it going? I am doing something a little different here, and we are going to read some comments. I thought that would be pretty darn cool. Sitting here with my Johnny Cupcakes Armored Batman vs. Superman Batman shirt. Really like that movie, even though it didn't get the greatest reviews. Before we get to the comments, though, I want to tell you about my clock. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yes, you can. It's melting away. This is how I know that I'm going too slow in my day, because the clock is melting away, and it does it every day, so gonna have to speed things up. Pretty cool gift I got from my grandparents for Christmas. The randomest thing gave me the randomest smile, and now I have a very soothing clock sound in my office, which is perfect. Before we get to the comments, though, I wanted to tell you about something. I have been thinking for a long time about doing regular streams. I'm thinking about doing them across both Twitch and YouTube, like simultaneously, or just on Twitch. My friend Gabe, who you probably all know as Volatile Gabe, has been saying I should do it for a while. I have everything set up. It's way better than any time I've streamed before, and there's a lot of cool stuff to stream, especially coming up, and I think it fits my personality well. I think we have a lot of fun interacting, talking during the streams, playing stuff like Gears of War 4 multiplayer, the Doom multiplayer beta, the new Call of Duty maps, some indie games, Enter the Gungeon, eventually when they come out, actual Doom multiplayer, things like that, Halo Firefight, etc. Maybe some old games, stuff like Undertale that people want me to play, etc., etc. Would you guys like me to do Twitch? I'm thinking I would do it 3 times a week, probably not a whole ton of hours. I just can't fit that in my life right now, but I could do like 2 to 3 hour streams 3 times a week, make it pretty regular, and then like if you do want that, if you think it would be great, what times work? I was thinking of something like, I'm on Eastern time, so I was thinking of like 8 to 11, maybe baby, or 9 to 12, or 7 to 10, so if you're in the UK, that would be late for you, but you could catch the beginning of the stream, and if you're Pacific time, you'd already be home from school, so you could still watch most, if not all, but I'm thinking of doing it like 3 days a week, for like 2 to 3 hours at a time, and just playing whatever, the latest stuff, old stuff, new stuff, mixing in stuff with friends and family, also just by myself, interacting with you guys, and kind of creating a new sort of a new edge to our community. I think it'd be a great way to interact with you guys. I've loved it every time I've done it. Live streaming is one of my favorite things I've ever done on YouTube, so if you guys are really into it, I want to really put the work in and make it happen. I think it could be super cool. I'm really quick at like reading and playing at the same time, so that works out great. We did it a long time ago, over a year ago with Evolve and Bloodborne, and it worked great. So stuff like Battleborn would be good, stuff like Dark Souls 3 would be good, etc. We can kind of mix in some single player, some multiplayer, a little bit of everything, and some indie stuff that wouldn't normally, quote, make my channel, make a video on my channel, but I could play there with you guys, stuff that I really love playing, and just share that fun with you guys, and kind of get to know you, and you get to know me on a different level. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. And speaking of comments, I've got some of yours to read. I thought this would be fun to do. So we're starting off with a mixed bag. There are some good, some great, and some freaking rude. But all are comments, and so they're all equal. Not really, they're not. The nasty ones are not equal. I don't like them at all. And the nice ones, I really do like. But maybe we'll make this a regular thing. You can let me know what you think about that in the comments as well, if you enjoy this video or not. So we'll see. The first comment comes from Zachary. So I'm like, hey, this is gonna be a good one. He's got the same name as me, but it's Zachary Williams, not Zachary GhostRobo. And he says, GhostRobo makes me hate gaming, which is a really, really upsetting insult, because I love games. I try to bring a lot of fun to games, and I make you hate gaming. Not doing a very good job over here at all. I make them look so bad and so miserable that you hate it, but what are we gonna do? EddieC continues on the bandwagon of berating and beating down. He says, wow, your views are trash compared to your subscriber base. Can't fix it doing the same stupid stuff. Probably also because you put these ugly fake girls in your videos, also who are a bunch of jokes. A lot to address here. First of all, my views are just fine. Second of all, I have been changing some things around. One, I've been finishing games. We're going to be 5 games finished in a row once Dark Souls 3 is complete, which is great. Quantum Break, Pokken Tournament, Far Cry Primal. We'll do Dark Souls 3. It'll take a little longer because it's a big game. And Ratchet & Clank I'm done with. I just have to upload it. So that's 5 in a row. So the finishing games thing, put that to bed. And it's sleeping super, super peacefully, dreaming of glorious things like the upcoming Captain America Civil War. It's dreaming of Finding Dory. It's dreaming of Rogue One. It's dreaming of X-Men Apocalypse. All the best movies are what it's dreaming of. So clearly, it's in great shape. It's watching movies in its head, and it's not an issue anymore. And I am going to be modifying the channel. We talked about streaming, doing more interactive stuff with the community, like this comments video. I did a very upsetting and painful challenge with my girlfriend where I had to drink hot sauce. So there are changes coming, and my subscribers are fine, and you guys are awesome, and the views are good. The ugly fake girls thing, first of all, Becca is not ugly nor fake. Second of all, I've only had one girl on my channel in the last 14 months now, 15 months, something like that. So I get these comments like, you have a new girlfriend all the time, you've had 7 or 8, you've had 20, you've had 30, more girlfriends than this person or this person. I've had 3 my entire life. It's been the same one for a long time. So that comment is goofy. Red Dreaded Nations turns things back on the audience, and I don't endorse his message, but I thought it was funny. He says, all y'all disliking can suck a dick. I don't want that for all of you that dislike, but disliking is sort of silly. So maybe you can suck on macaroni instead, because I did make a lovely macaroni quote, and this is one of my favorite comments of the week from T-Man Vlogs. He says, squeeze right in like a macaroni noodle. Best quote goes. That was my favorite quote of the week that I made, so I'm glad that somebody noticed it. Sometimes I say these things in videos, I'm like, that was such a good line, I hope people hear it, and then no one even comments. So a lot of the times the things I think are funny or good, no one is even aware of. So the fact that T-Man made a comment about this, it just freaking hot chocolates my heart and warms it up right to the perfect spot. Let's see what we got next. Cyber Houdini talking about my fail on Dark Souls 3, where I meant to edit out a very angry rage quit intro and then did another intro, but I didn't. So he says, this episode has it all. Double intro. That's the part where I forgot to cut out my freaking accidental intro. GhostRobo rage quit. That's the part where I accidentally swore. And no, it's not coming to the channel. It was a total accident. I'm human too. I make mistakes, and that was one of them. Rip ears from 1040 to 1704 and 2026, and the return of the mutant blobs that got Ghost all the way back in Dark Souls 1. Great to have Dark Souls back. I agree. Dark Souls 3 is freaking fantastic. It's terrifying, it's terrible, it's nauseating, it's stressful, and it's also freaking incredible. Just like that comment from Cyber Houdini. We've got another comment right here from Sendo Tiago, who is poking me where it hurts, a soft spot about finishing games, and I'm finishing them now. So why? He says, how about Bloodborne? Is the embargo still up for that game too? Did you get bored, or did you give up because it's too hard? I thought it was funny because he made a joke about Dark Souls 3 had an embargo, that's why there was a delay in that series, and Bloodborne was never finished, so he's asking if there's an embargo. So it's clever, so Sendo, you get points for being clever. You're smarter than most of the presidential candidates, but no, I just stopped playing that. Sometimes I get bored with games and don't finish them. Trying to get better about that, and that's like why I said I finished 5 in a row, 5 in a row, 5 in a row. Now you know that it won't be happening anymore. Scaracle gets us in a weird mood by saying, my favorite snack is anything that fits in my mouth. Not sure how this was relevant to anything on the Ratchet & Clank video that he commented on, but he gives us some objects like a baby's bottle, an eggplant, a banana, corn, and an invisible thing. Again, your favorite snack is anything that fits in your mouth. So your favorite snack is all foods. That's good. That means you're happy every time you eat, and that's something that most people can't say. So kudos to you and congrats. Anton Scott, with a very suave and clean remark, says, if you can't handle hot things, this is on that hot sauce torture taste test disgusting challenge that I should never have done. He says, if he can't handle hot things, then how does he handle his girlfriend? Becca really appreciated that one, Anton. Thank you very much for this very, 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 very sneaky but smooth compliment. You are a hero in both of our books. The next comment comes from Chrysalis, who says, I always do enjoy his videos. I wish I was a better sub. I don't watch or support enough, which made me both sad and confused. You love the videos, you don't watch them. You love the videos, you don't support them. But at least you're aware of it, and that makes me happy. And also, I was just kind of glad that you think my videos are good and you enjoy them. That's all that really matters. If you end up not liking or not watching all of them, totally fine. As long as you had a good day and got something out of it, that's mainly what I want. I kind of like my dream job is something that makes people happy, and I'm glad that this can fulfill it. So Chrysalis, you're totally good. Edward, though, on the other hand, says, same here. And now I'm like, is this a trend? Everyone likes my videos, but they don't watch them, they don't like them. Is that why my numbers sometimes confuse me? Okay. Hopefully people get the drift, and if you enjoy them, then maybe they'll watch more. It sounds like a good plan to me. Let's see, Addison Smith gets back on the hate wagon. He says, "You're an effing idiot. I suggest you talk less in your videos because I can't hear anything but your voice." Well, you must have very selective hearing because I shut up in every cutscene. I didn't when I first started my channel, big mistake, but now I do. I don't talk during the cutscenes. There's lots of pauses, and I am very sorry that you don't like my talking because this is a commentary channel and I've always talked. 6,000 videos worth of talking, so this is what confuses me. People come here and they're like, "Why are you talking? Why are you playing different games? Why are you making blind boxes?" That's what I do. If you don't like it, then don't comment. Like, you're the one that's taking your time to comment on a video that you don't like when you could be just finding another video that you like better. Anyhow, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep doing the videos. So Addison, sorry, but request denied. The next one comes in from Jeremy Freeman, who I don't know what he was on when he wrote this comment, but let's just read it. "Call me kooky, call me loony, call my mama an old hag, period." Okay, so like, you're kooky and you're loony and your mom's an old hag. Next thought. "But I still play the first one," he's talking about Titanfall, "and this will have a campaign. Oh yeah, and it'll be on PS4. I knew there was something." Disparate thoughts and a very, very maze-like mind. We're going all sorts of directions. Call me kooky, call me loony, but I still play the first one. Cool. Well, hey, I'm glad you like Titanfall. Titanfall 2 is coming. Cannot wait to play it at the EA Showcase in Los Angeles on June 12th. All right, Sadat takes things in a different direction, saying, "OMFG, you look identical to the mother's boyfriend from Season 9 of How I Met Your Mother." A super specific comparison that I have no idea. Who is this person? I assume if it's the mother's boyfriend, they look old, or at least they're older, unless this mom was like 15, because more often than not, I think I look super young, so I'm not sure how this works out. But then again, I don't know how FPVHAMPSHIREUK found this comparison. This guy, me, looks like Eddie Munster. Ha 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 ha. This is Eddie Munster on your screen. Does it look like me? I sure hope you're saying no, because it's not really an accurate comparison at all. I'm sorry, long name. Claudine gets in with a quality contribution saying duck. I appreciate it. I saw a duck yesterday. He was by himself. Maybe it was you, Claudine. Maybe you were in the pond and letting me know secretly that that was you that I did see. The last comment of the day comes from Gaming YouTube, who has a little bit of advice on my HTC Vive. He says, "You are effing out of your mind for buying this crap. You spent $800 on that crap. Man, you could have gave it to me, and I could have got better crap than that. OMG," so it's like, oh, magnesium, I am unsubscribing. Does that mean you are subscribing? You are subscribing, unsubscribing. Not on, but on. You're resubscribing. You are effing out of your noggin. Not my noggin, but my noggin. Or maybe it's no gin. Yeah, I don't drink. You're right, Gaming YouTube. How you got that username is also beyond me. But he wraps up by saying, "And can I say you are ugly, man?" You can. Don't think it's true. Doesn't bother me, but you can. Lots of weirdness here. First of all, VR is super sweet. Second of all, HTC was nice enough to send it to me. Third of all, I like how after criticizing me for spending all that money, your comeback is that I should give it to you. So many people write me and be like, "Hey, I really like your Vive, give it to me." Or like, "Hey, I really like your Metal Gear Solid PS4, can I have it?" Or like, "Hey, your gaming PC is awesome, send it to me, please." What? In what world does this work? I am not Santa Claus. Do you see the white beard, the big tummy, the glasses, or the sleigh? I ain't got that going on here today. A lot of comments about my rhymes, by the way, but I love them, so I didn't even bring those onto this show. But yeah, I don't have things to give away for free. I do a lot of giveaways, but I'm not going to be like, "Hey, I like your brother, can I have him? Hey, I like your house, send it my way." No, that doesn't make sense and it's not fair. Also, you can say I'm ugly if that makes you feel better. Like, really, I've gotten to a point in my YouTube life here on my 6th year where things like this do not bother me. I find them funny. They make me laugh and they brighten my day, so I'm glad that we can laugh about them together. Hopefully you enjoyed getting some of these comments read. I will try, if I do it again, to continue to mix in the good ones, the goofy ones, and the gross ones, just so there's a nice eclectic mix. If you guys enjoy this idea, let me know. I'll bring more of it. I'll make it more of a show next time too. Just kind of thought of this last minute and wanted to throw it your way. Also, the Twitch idea, what do you think of that? Let me know about live streaming. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend and a great last week. We're starting a new one, and we've got PAX East. I will be there every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, flying out to Boston this Thursday. So hopefully I see some of your friendly faces there. Come up and say hi. Let me know how you're doing. I may have some prizes for you. What else is this week? I've got a super special video going up in a day or so. It's very secret, and I think I'm the only YouTuber to have this video. Not even joking. So if you guys stay to the point of this video, you know about that secret, you know about PAX East, and you know to let me know what you think about Twitch in the comments. Until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching Fantastic Day. I love you all. Doing great over here, having a lot of fun. Glad that we're finishing games and kicking butt on the channel, so let's keep it up and make the rest of the year super, super grand. Till that time, though, drink some hot chocolate, not hot sauce. Never hot sauce. Thanks again, and we will see you all later.